If you're wondering how to become the next sensation overnight, you might try Googling some tips. But the truth is, there's no guaranteed formula for viral fame. Some people gain popularity because of their talents, while others seem to capture attention for no reason at all. Ultimately, it's about whether the public falls in love with you, making you impossible to ignore. Take Gertrude, for example. Gertrude is no ordinary duck, and her rise to fame shows just how unpredictable stardom can be. Holly Mead, a passionate duck enthusiast from Pennsylvania, owns Gertrude along with several other ducks. But Gertrude stands out. She has a unique look that demands attention. Gertrude is a crested Pekin duck, a breed originally from China that arrived in the U.S. in the 19th century. Despite its similar name, the Pekin duck is not the same as the Peking duck, a popular dish. The American Pekin is typically raised for meat and has a large, heavy body. While not great flyers, they can manage short flights when necessary. But what makes Gertrude truly special is her striking appearance. With her distinctive crest of feathers on top of her head, she's hard to miss. It's this quirky feature that has captured the public's imagination, turning her into a sensation. Gertrude's unique charm and lovable personality make her the kind of animal that people can't get enough of, earning her a place in the hearts of thousands. Through Gertrude's viral moments, Holly has seen just how powerful a cute duck with a unique flair can be. Like many sensations, it's not always about talent. Sometimes it's about having the right combination of charm, personality, and, in Gertrude's case, a very distinctive look. Crested Pekin ducks are known for their fluffy, unique head crests, but Gertrude, the 3-year-old duck owned by Holly Mead, stands out even among her kind. While many ducks sport a crest, Gertrude's is something special. Her feathers form a stylish, perfectly shaped crest that has caught the public's attention. With her extraordinary hairdo, it's easy to see why she's been compared to famous figures like George Washington, Queen Elizabeth, and Albert Einstein, who were all known for their signature hairstyles. Gertrude's unusual look began when she was born with a strange lump on her head that eventually grew into her iconic feathered crest. Holly noticed her duck's potential immediately and knew her fabulous appearance deserved to be shared with the world. When a photo of Gertrude went viral, it didn't take long for them to fall in love with her. She quickly became famous and has since graced the pages of magazines, appeared on a tabloid cover in the UK, and even been featured in various advertisements. Far from the ordinary ducks you might find waddling around a pond, Gertrude lives a life of fame and glamour. Some might even call her a model. Because of her celebrity status, Gertrude has to live a somewhat pampered life. She stays indoors and wears diapers to maintain her cleanliness. As with any high-profile model, she has a busy schedule. When she's not posing for photo shoots, Gertrude serves as an emotional support animal, visiting nursing homes and people who are shut in. Her friendly demeanor and lovable personality make her the perfect fit for this important role. Simply looking at Gertrude's adorable face brings smiles to people's faces, and her visits have a positive, comforting effect on those who need it most. Though Gertrude's life is filled with excitement and adventure, it hasn't been without its hardships. She once had a brother, but sadly, he didn't survive a raccoon attack. Still, Gertrude has never felt alone. She lives in a large, bustling family that includes 19 other ducks, 12 geese, and 25 chickens. Despite her fame, she's surrounded by her feathered companions, which ensures she always has someone to keep her company. What truly sets Gertrude apart from other ducks, however, is her star personality. She's friendly and easygoing, always eager to interact with people. But like many celebrities, she has her diva moments. When she wants attention, she'll demand it. Gertrude is the loudest of all the ducks, and she will quack persistently until she gets noticed. She's also a very smart duck. She knows her name and will run to you when called. Her favorite person is Holly's 81-year-old father, with whom she has formed a special bond. The two share a unique connection, and Gertrude always enjoys spending time with him. In every way, Gertrude is more than just a duck. She's a social media sensation, a model, a loving companion, and an emotional support animal. Her quirky personality, combined with her distinct look, has made her a beloved figure in the hearts of many. Whether she's strutting her stuff for a photo shoot or cheering up someone in need, Gertrude's presence continues to bring joy to everyone she meets. Having a pet duck is an undeniably rewarding experience, but it also comes with its fair share of challenges. Ducks are lovable and loyal companions, but they require a significant amount of care, especially when kept indoors. Unlike many pets, ducks can't be easily trained to use a potty, which is why Gertrude, the famous crested Pekin duck, wears diapers. This means that as a pet owner, you'll be changing diapers often, making it a big commitment. However, despite the messes and constant cleaning, ducks are incredibly fun to have around. Their quirky personalities and hilarious antics can brighten up any room, and once they imprint on you, they become true, loyal friends for life. The bond you form with them is unbreakable, and they make for wonderful, if slightly unconventional, pets. Similarly, when Peter Maris from California adopted his black and white kitten Keys, he never imagined that she would one day become a sensation. Rescued when she was just 11 weeks old, Keys quickly settled into life with Peter and his family. Little did they know, Keys had a hidden talent that would eventually make her a viral star. As a kitten, she was full of energy, and Peter was thrilled to have her as a pet. But it wasn't until her second year that something truly remarkable happened. During Peter's summer vacation, Keys began displaying some curious behavior. Every morning, she would wait for Peter to wake up. Initially, Peter thought she was just being affectionate, eager to greet him as he started his day. However, one morning, he noticed something odd. Keys seemed to be making a strange rhythmic motion with her body, one that Peter had never seen before. She wasn't trying to reach for anything, but rather appeared to be moving in a way that seemed deliberate, almost as if she was trying to communicate or perform some sort of routine. At first, Peter was unsure what to make of it, but as time passed, it became clear that Keys had developed a unique talent, one that would later captivate people around the world. What began as an amusing and curious behavior in their home soon turned into a sensation, with videos of Keys gaining attention and going viral. Her hidden talent, which Peter had never expected, transformed her from an ordinary kitten into a celebrity. Just like Gertrude the duck, Keys' story is a reminder that sometimes the most unexpected pets can surprise us in the most wonderful ways. What may begin as a simple, everyday experience of owning a pet can turn into something extraordinary. For both Holly Mead and Peter Maris, their pets brought more than just companionship. They gave them something to share with the world. Whether it's Gertrude's glamorous feathered headpiece or Keys' hidden talent, both animals have become symbols of how the simplest moments with our pets can go viral and capture the hearts of millions. Both Gertrude and Keys have shown that with a little care, patience, and sometimes a touch of humor, pets can surprise us in ways we never imagined. They remind us that the bond between humans and animals is deeper than we often realize, and sometimes our pets' quirks can help them achieve fame. These stories serve as an inspiration, showing us the joy and unexpected delights that come from sharing our lives with animals, whether they're ducks in diapers or cats with hidden talents. Keys, the black and white tuxedo cat, had a morning ritual that was anything but ordinary. While sunlight streamed through the blinds and bathed the room in a warm glow, Keys began her day with an unusual stretch. Most cats stretch, of course, but Keys' morning routine was different. Peter Maris, her owner, watched with curiosity as Keys sat upright on her hind legs, extending her front paws straight up in the air, as if performing some kind of strange, cat-like yoga pose. Peter couldn't help but laugh at the sight and quickly snapped a picture of this funny moment. But what exactly was she doing? Was she worshipping an invisible cat god only she could see, Or perhaps she was waiting for a double high five from Peter. Maybe she was just stretching in her own unique way. Peter wasn't sure, but it was undeniably adorable. The next morning, Peter hoped to catch this quirky behavior again, and sure enough, as soon as he woke up, Keys was waiting for him. The moment he grabbed his phone, Keys instantly performed her signature stretch, throwing her paws in the air like a goalie attempting to block a shot. Peter quickly snapped another photo, amused by her antics. He decided to reward Keys for her adorable display by offering her a treat, coconut oil. And just like that, Keys' love for coconut oil began. It quickly became clear that Keys had figured out the routine. Whenever Peter took out his phone and said, "I know what you want," she would immediately strike her pose, knowing a tasty treat was on the way. Sometimes, she even began her stretching just to get Peter to start the photo session, all for the promise of her beloved coconut oil. It was a funny, endearing exchange between cat and owner that would continue every morning. But Keys wasn't just about her signature pose and coconut oil. She had a few other interests that made her an even more memorable pet. One of her favorites was ice cream. As soon as Peter started serving himself a bowl, Keys would appear out of nowhere, running straight to the kitchen, ready to claim her share of the cold, creamy treat. Despite being an indoor cat for most of her life, she was also an excellent bird hunter, a skill that came naturally to her. Peter, always amused by Keys' quirky behavior, affectionately dubbed her Goal Kitty, a nod to her goalpost-like paw position. He couldn't resist sharing her hilarious pose with the world, so he began posting pictures of Keys on Instagram and Facebook. To no one's surprise, the photos quickly went viral. People fell in love with the sight of Keys raising her paws in the air, and it was flooded with memes and photoshopped images of her in different humorous scenarios. From pretending she was playing basketball to being the star of an imaginary superhero movie, Keys became a beloved sensation. Peter's playful, affectionate approach to his cat's unusual behavior turned Keys into more than just a pet. She became a social media star, drawing attention and admiration from people all over the world. Her signature pose, combined with her quirky personality, made her an irresistible character. Keys proved that sometimes the most unexpected moments can turn a regular pet into a viral sensation, and that a cat with a goofy stretch and a love for coconut oil can capture the hearts of millions. Check out these hilarious pictures of Goal Kitty. Her most iconic edited photo shows her striking a pose as an enthusiastic goalie. But her talents don't stop there. Goal Kitty is not just into soccer. She's also a fan of volleyball, weightlifting, gymnastics, and boxing. Of course, she's always the winner. In fact, she's even been imagined doing daredevil stunts like parachuting and shooting out of a cannon. But above all, she lives for fun, especially roller coasters. With her paws raised in the air, she's all in, loving every second of the ride. But that's not all Goal Kitty has to offer. She's also been edited into classic movie scenes. In The Lion King, she makes a perfectly adorable Simba. And if her cartoon roles don't take off, she's a great stand-in for an Oscar award. Picture her standing proudly next to Leonardo DiCaprio, accepting the award. It's priceless. The memes keep flowing, and they just can't get enough of her signature pose. Goal Kitty's goalpost paws have become a viral sensation, with each new meme featuring her in a fresh, creative scenario. They can't get enough of this quirky, funny cat, and it's easy to see why. Her antics never fail to bring a smile, whether she's playing sports, doing stunts, or simply striking her iconic pose. Can you imagine her owner just watching a video on their phone while Goal Kitty keeps her paws up the whole time? It's a funny thought, and an adorable one at that. Having a cat like Goal Kitty would mean having the ultimate source of moral support. With her paws raised in the air, she's always ready to cheer you on and back you up. Whether it's a tough day or a big achievement, Goal Kitty would be there, a constant source of positivity and encouragement. So, to all those aspiring to make their mark in the world, keep your chin up. If a fluffy crested duck and a hilarious cat can rise to fame, there's hope for you too. Who could have guessed that something as simple as raised kitten paws and a fluffy crest could capture the hearts of millions? If Gold Kitty's viral success is any indication, the truly has room for everyone to shine.